second to there we go. Now we're back. How is everybody doing? That was some pretty interesting videos.
Thank you.
The savior of MMOs. I always get a little nervous when I hear people promoting the idea that they're going to be the savior. Like for one, save it from what, and two, like what is their unique and original idea that no one else has thought of?
That's what I want to see. I signed up for Crowfall, and I'm waiting to see. I kind of dig the community trying to guess what it is. Their announcement is in way too much time. It's like 2 months out. It's like 43 days, maybe a month and a half. But I mean, Gordon Walton did Ultima Online, Star Wars Galaxy, Star Wars: The Old Republic, and J. Todd Coleman did Shadowbane, so it's got name. I mean, they got some. They have some people behind it, but it's gonna be interesting. But it's always interesting because it's like, what is it? What could it be? Is it gonna be whatever Quest Next is promising to be? Is it gonna be something different? Is it the same old thing? They're just doing something.
Yeah, see, that's what I want to know, because I think that's where people, the MMO community is you have to really you have to promise something that we haven't seen before. AI.
And you kind of have to get it out quicker than anyone.
Quicker than SOE Live, right? Not SOE. I keep calling it
SOE.
Yeah, quicker than SOE. And speaking of, we totally missed in the ECast news that PlanetSide 2 is now going, in the next week or two, is going to be available for beta test on the PS4.
PS4. Yep.
I don't think any of us are console gamers, but that's pretty cool for them. That's I hope it does better than Defiance.
Well,
that won't be hard.
DCUO does pretty well on the consoles, and so you would think that PlanetSide 2 would do really well on consoles, especially because it's multiplayer free first-person shooter and it's free.
Well, I would say that the advantage that it has over a game like Defiance is that it's a first-person shooter, first-person shooter MMO, but the PvP is built in and integral, and where Defiance PvP is almost non-existent, and it's a first-person MMO PvE type game. The advantage that Defiance has over PlanetSide 2 is that Defiance has a much better narrative. There's more stuff going on, there's more story to it, and PlanetSide 2 is basically 3 or 4 continents in a state of continual war, always. Yeah. No truces. It's you log in and you shoot people up. But that's still pretty cool for them. Something that we've been definitely looking forward to. I saw them demoing it along with H1Z1 at SOE Live last year, and it runs smooth. We couldn't ask for a better demo.
Yeah,
that was our other co-host Deegan. The one from before the break is Blitz.
Yeah, and then that's something to think also, because if the Forge Light engine works well on PS4 and H1Z1, Landmark, the H1Z1, so where we're going here?
Yep, definitely see where you're going.
Here's the thing. I may, could be me if somebody in chat. I don't know, but are the PlanetSide 2 servers on Sony on the PS4? Are they cross-server with the PC, or are they all their own servers?
I don't follow PlanetSide 2 that closely, but in everything I've ever read online is that you just can't make that if you played with a controller versus people that were using keyboard and mouse, you just get killed over and over and over again. It's not even a fair competition.
I'm okay with this.
Okay, well, but see, the thing is that I think that the PS3 had a keyboard and mouse that you could use, so that you basically use it like a computer and you log into the PlayStation.
Well, I know Final Fantasy 14. You can plug in on PlayStation 4. You can plug in a mouse and keyboard and use that to play the game on PS4, or you can use a controller. It's you got options, and it's crossplay. Cross-platform.
Dang. Fugazi says that that console gamers were monetizing it 3 to 3.5 times the free-to-play compared to PC gamers. We just don't shell out the money.
Yeah, no, we don't.
That's because they charge $100.
Well, I was just thinking
Not on the PlanetSide 2 side of things. That's more of like for guns and stuff. But it's true though, because console gamers will shell out money. I know this because I tend to play more on my PC than I do on my consoles, but my friends that play mostly on consoles will buy anything. Like anything. Like if it's like shiny, it's like, oh, you mean I can spend my real world money that converts into these shiny gold coin things, and I can spend those, and they're like, next thing you know, they bought all the things, and like, I need another $20 card to turn into more shiny gold things.
All the things.
That is why, like, when we did our show on the pay, like, I'm so like, I want a subscription and I want that to be the only thing that is monetized in the game, because I don't want to, like when they're talking about collections and stuff like that, I want to know that everything that I have, I earned in game, and that everything that you have that I can't have is because I have not accomplished it yet. Like whatever feat, whatever randomness, I just hate the idea of I don't have that mount because I haven't shelled the $15 out for it. That bothers me.
Oh, I agree with you.
I am the person that will buy a mount if I like it enough. I have the Sparkle Pony. My dog objected to that very, very greatly.
No sparkle pony. So.
No Sparkle Pony.
I
want a Sparkle Pony.
World of Warcraft.
I have one.
Sorry.
I do not.
No, I'm more in the mindset of like I feel like I should earn the mount. Like I feel like I should get there, and then when I earn it, then I can get to ride it. Like it feels cheap if I spent $15 and just hopped on. And
speaking of mounts and earning mounts, right? Like this is perfect segue for talking about what we had been talking about early. I have always considered myself the average PvPer, right? Like I'm not super great, but I'm also not super bad. I am your average PvPer. And what I want to tell people when I tell them that is that you don't have to be good to make PvP fun. Right? You just don't. You can be horrible at PvP and still have fun with it. You can be average and have fun with it, right? So I log into, my friends convinced me to play Warcraft, and that's the game that they're playing. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. And one of the mounts that I know that you can get is a mount that you get for winning 100 arena wins in one season in a 3 versus 3 bracket. And so I'm like, okay, even if it takes me 2 months, even if I only get like 5 to 10 wins a night when I sit down for like an hour or two to do PvP, like that's incrementally earning me the mount over time. I'm cool with that. That's cool, right? So I sat down with my friends and tried to do PvP, and I don't know if I was just bad because we got 1 win in about an hour. And then like my friends were like, we're done. This is not getting anywhere. Excuse me. We got no wins. And then, like, my friends logged off, and I'm like, well, I'm still in the mood for some PvP because I like smashing face and healing, dropping the holy healing bombs on people. And I queued as part of a random group, like YOLO 3 versus 3. We got 1 win in another half hour. And, like, I don't know if I can consider myself the average PvPer anymore. Like, I think I'm bad.
Did you just say YOLO? Please tell me you did not.
No. When I say YOLO, okay, so in that is an actual terminology that basically means no voice chat. So if you're like looking for arena YOLO, looking for YOLO arenas, what it means is that we're not using voice chat, which means that we're at a significant disadvantage. You'll see like looking for YOLO RBGs, rated battlegrounds, that sort of thing.
It doesn't matter what fucking context that word is used in. It is Terabad.
saying Terabad is Terabad.
Isn't that true in arenas where you only live once anyways?
I think you can res an arena.
You can res an arena. If you can, it's like a 10-second cast time. You have to be able to
if you can get it off.
Yeah.
And then Lucy's like,
all of us were thinking it. No one was going to say it.
Yeah, Lucy's tweeting. She's like, I don't know.
That's what Kai is for. Kai is the one that will state out loud the sexual innuendos that everybody else will not.
I will provide the facial expressions that are shocked and odd.
All right.
Yeah.
I like this. This is good.
I don't know what I'm bringing to the table, but I'm here.
Soundboard.
Bare butts.
It's bare butts, and Tanlin brings the milk.
Soundboard and bare butts, and they're like, "You bottom of the barrel." we could.
Tanlin is the major refreshment table.
A refreshment table.
You know what? When I played a mage. All right, fun story. When I played a mage a while, I would get yelled at. They're like, "Oh, you should put we need this port now, mage," and I was like, "Oh, really now? Okay." So I would first put up that portal, and then I'd put up a portal to Stoner in the same exact spot, and I was like, now, and then I started putting up all the portals. I was like, now you got to figure out what the hell you're gonna go to, and then people get pissed off, and then the guy that just said that to me, I was like, next time say please, and I'll put up the right one.
Yeah.
Because I would make sure he clicked first, because he was the guy going first. So he clicked first, and he ended up in Stonered, and couldn't get back. And then I was like, everyone else here's the real portal.
Now,
Screw that guy.
Talking about trolling people that you're in raid with, right? Back in Cataclysm, when there was the whole where you could summon people in your raid group to you, without using you just be you click the button and you summon everybody to you, right? And so the guild of PvPers, right? That someone would log in and they would immediately invite them to group and be like, "Hey, we're doing some world PvP, come join us," right? And so they would accept the group invite, and then they would get a summon to where everybody was, and it would be the Arathi arena where everybody is flagged for PvP. So as soon as you ported in, you'd get killed by your friends. They would just randomly do that to you. That was not near. Yeah, it was way funnier in my head, and it was way funnier when I saw it happen. I'm sorry. I will stop trying to be funny.
But let's talk about real quick, how important weapon animations are, because currently now, right now in the Landmark, I think that they're okay. They're not bad. I don't think I don't have that super complaint where it's oh, this is just terrible. But I don't know, they're not. I don't know. I don't feel like some of the weapons, yes. The sword and shield, when I charge up, yeah, there's a little heavy. But then for some reason it stops for a second. I'm like, this looks a little unrealistic.
Fantasy game though. I think the staff when it's shooting out the shotgun spread, back in when I first saw it, it was wow, that's shooting really fast. You're as fast as you could click it, and it would be it was a bit extreme. But I think that for the melee weapons, they're pretty good. And the archery one, the bow, the animation.
The bow is fantastic. I think the bow animation, the bow is on point. Right now, I think the bow is on point with anything. And I think the two-handed lightning sword is really on point as well. I think Zube can probably comment on that, even though he's not here. I think Zube and Chad could probably comment on it a little bit better. But from what I saw, his swings and stuff felt even I seeing him swing was huh, that's really good. I need more of that in my life. Because I feel the sword and shield, because the sword, the shield has that void thing where I'm I just hold my shield out and all of a sudden it turns into a toilet and I'm swirling monsters into it. If you've I'm not kidding. She's laughing because she knows what I'm talking about. It's the Black Death toilet. Yeah. So I'm sitting there and giving monster swirlies while Zube's sitting there hacking lightning on him. But then you can get two guys with shields, me and Sunglare both had shields, and it was a double swirly, and then you didn't even know what was going on at that point. So it was just it looked like a weird instance in space where two black holes were on each side of each other, and there was the monster in the middle. It was I don't know what's going on, but I'm dying.
How about I drop a reference that no one is going to understand?
Yes, please.
All hands on deck! Swirly thing alert!
Ooh.
You got me. I don't.
Chat. All hands on deck. Swirly thing alert.
So, what all do we have to look forward to? There's no two-handed axe yet, so we haven't seen the two-handed axe. The double dagger animation. Have we checked that out?
Yeah, that I've seen, and that's pretty quick. What you expect daggers to be: fast, efficient, scary. if you will.
I love that the people that got it are like my good friends. It is indeed Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
Yay!
I should have got that.
Oh my god, you like Red Dwarf too?
Love Red Dwarf.
Doctor Who?
Total Whovian. Yep.
Favorite
Which
doctor?
doctor?
Oh! Yes.
Oh, okay. Wait, on 3. Ready? Say it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
10.
They're now BFFs.
I love her. We're like totally BFFs.
I was gonna ask if. See, I forgot to ask the question before you guys got in there. I was like, are we talking about the newer series or the older series? 'Cause newer, yes.
Well, okay, if you want me to talk
Yes,
about the
that's
older
true.
series, Fourth
See,
Doctor.
like, I had geeky friends that were trying to get me to watch Doctor Who when it was the curly haired doctor. Number that's who
Yeah,
it was.
4. Yeah.
And like I was at that point in time, and I was watching Doctor Who, and I'm like, this is not, damn dogs. So anyway, yeah, I'm not a Whovian, and then it was what's horrible is that Kylas got me into watching the newest season of Doctor Who, and even she is like, this is not the good season, and
all I could do was apologize. Like the first 3 episodes were so bad.
They were,
but
get past
combat in Landmark, we've seen the double daggers.
Yeah, we'll talk about. Listen, I could talk about Doctor Who for the next 3 hours, so let's not do that because I will.
Apologies. Sorry. Thank you.
No, real quick, like, I just maybe like for Kylas, I know like Dark Elf, yes, all right, opposite of Tamlin, yes, but do you need to feel like your character, like when you watch your character swing, do you like swing their weapon or charge a spell or do what? Do you need to see like it needs to like look, it needs to look good, right? Like you need like because if it doesn't, it looks like if it just looks like I'm doing like baton twirls and magic.
If I'm not wearing fancy pants and nice boots, and if my weapon doesn't look good and the animation isn't nice and the spell effect isn't nice, I don't like playing the game. I'm kind of I like it to be frilly.
No, I what was it? I was playing I started a mage. Or I think it was a druid or something like that in Warcraft. Whatever, it was just Warcraft. But it was the animation, right? Like I had decided that this is the character I'm going to play, and this is the race going to play. And I log in and I start running around and I cast my first spell, and I look at that first spell animation and I'm like, nope, I cannot play this. And I logged out and deleted the character. And so yeah, when it comes to certain things, I need it to feel like it needs to look okay. It needs to feel like honest to goodness movement. I remember when like the first time I got a polearm drop that I could equip and use. I had no idea that paladins could use polearms in Warcraft because there's no polearms that dropped with strength at that point in time. So I'm just like, oh hey, I didn't even know I could use that. So I ran over and I'm just using it to see the animation, and that's when I really fell in love with like the animation of that weapon. And I'm like, this is what I want to continue using, not these other weapons that I have available. So I mean, like. But that was so many years ago that now I'm like, I'm going to say that it's still going to matter to me, especially in EverQuest Next, where combat is much more fluid and moving, and you're going to be seeing yourself doing the heroic movements with the jumps. And that was one of my favorite things about Guild Wars 2 was doing the rolls to the side that you could do. Like it added that element of combat to it. If that's going to be in EverQuest Next, it needs to look good. It needs to have that realism, even in a heroic fantasy setting. It's got to have those elements of looking good and heroic. Because I can log into Facebook and play Farmville, but I play MMOs to feel heroic.
I don't know, man. I log into Farmville to feel like a farmer.
Babe, you're my hero.
Oh, babe, thanks. I don't have Farmville on Facebook. I've never played it.
Okay, so quick question. There's a lot of talk that there's going to be some really big news at SOE Live this year. Who isn't there? I mean, that's what I've heard, right? No.
The most we've got is that this is going to be the actual code is that there's going to be so much news about EverQuest Next that we're going to get tired of hearing about.
Okay, fine. What I really want to know is who of the 4 of us is planning on going to SOE Live this year?
Oh, that was the question. I thought you said who said that they would release the big news about EverQuest next, and that's what we live, and I said this guy.
Really, what I want to know is, of the four of us, who's going to be at SOE Live this year, or trying or wanting to be at
A
SOE
little
Live?
ways away.
So
I want to be. I don't know if I will.
Same. I want to be. I don't know if I can afford it because I don't make as much money as this job as I did in my old job.
how far away are you, Miss Lucy?
Almost as far away as you can get in the U.S.
Oh, are you in Florida?
No,
Are you down here by me?
I want to be a stalker and be like,
up
she's
north.
New Englander. She's New Englander.
Ooh,
I don't know whereabouts in New England, but I knew that much. And I
Dem
don't know how I get.
Patriots.
Sports ball. Yeah.
Fantastic. I do play of the ball and of the sports.
The more she opens her mouth, the more I love her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal her Tanlin.
Jeez.
I tweeted out a couple of days ago that I have this realization that if I don't have her in my life, I will be that grumpy old hermit that never leaves the house. You seriously can't do this to me. You can't steal her. I need her. She keeps me like reasonable. Otherwise, otherwise I'd be like, oh, you kids get off my lawn.
That'd be the end of EverCast. If she goes, that's it. Kalen's not doing this.
We lost your video feed.
Gladys,
Oh,
your beautiful face, we lost you.
What? What happened?
I don't know.
I
What
love
I was
your
going to say
face,
it's not
come
that it's
back.
much different. It was you kicking back a bottle.
That's all it was. Is me kicking back a bottle. That's great. I just caught it up in the stream. Oh, that picture's horrible. It's just him drinking. Yep. Congratulations, everybody. That's my picture.
So you can steal me at SOE Live. He doesn't need me at SOE Live. He spends like almost no time with me at SOE Live. So if you come, you could totally steal me for that. But I'm just saying, like, if you do, you can totally have me there because he doesn't pay attention to me at SOE Live. It's true. He really doesn't.
If I went to SOE Live, nobody's spending time with me. So it's okay.
I would spend time with you.
You and I would hang out doing.
I want to know, real quick,
thing.
like we never talked about it on the show, but now or I don't know why my camera keeps going out, but it is for some reason. Real quick, it was pointed out to me that last SOE Live there were ladies looking for me at SOE Live. Yet these ladies, I don't know why my camera keeps going out, but these ladies have yet to show up. Like anywhere in chat or message me. Who are you? Were you actually ladies?
Do you exist? Show me you exist.
Again, don't know.
It's okay. When I was discussing Tanlin at SOE Live, and it was with Dave Georgeson and Pentapod. They're like, oh, he doesn't really exist. And my initial reaction was to shove my hand up and point to my wedding rings. And he was like, oh, I've seen those at like, estate sales and garage sales. Oh, I was like, what's so yeah, maybe Tanlin doesn't really exist, and maybe those girls don't really, I don't know. It was so much better in my head, just like Tanlin earlier. I'm sorry. I'm going to shut up now.
Guns. I was gonna go to Guns, the animation of Guns, because we haven't because we know they're coming, but we haven't seen any of them. And what MMOs have guns in them? I know Guild Wars 2 and Warcraft do, and I think Warcraft has horrible gun animation.
Planet Side 2.
What? That's not. Okay.
Guild Wars 2, Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14 will have them in the next expansion. That comes out in, next month? 2 months, couple months.
I have a question for those who still play World of Warcraft.
Yes.
About
Yes.
guns. Okay, so back when I played, we had a hunter in our party.
Yes.
And he had like this storm of arrows thing.
Yes.
But it was always arrows, even though he was using a shotgun. Is that still in the game? Is that still happening?
They took volley out. Volley had the
volley's out, right?
They had the rain of arrows in animation. I don't know. It might just be some generic projectiles that you don't get to identify. But you're absolutely right.
It was
the
just
volley
arrows.
animation used to rain arrows down, even if you were shooting a gun.
Because nothing pissed him off more than the fact that he was using a shotgun and that arrows rained down.
Why?
Like,
he just didn't.
Shit.
He couldn't just pretend that he was just shoving a bunch of arrows in a shotgun and then volleying arrows.
Apparently not. He also hated the fact that the gun was always the most powerful thing for a hunter in the game, and it wasn't a bow. Like, it was never a bow.
Well, see, that's changed now that way with transmog. Now it doesn't really matter because you just make it look however you want to.
I didn't play during then.
But I will say that the advantage of like a Guild Wars 2 pistol / rifle for engineers over Warcraft is that if you're standing next to a hunter in Warcraft, it sounds like World War II is going off right next to you. It's all like, and it's so absolutely annoying. And that's something that I hope that they don't do in EverQuest Next, is that if they're going to have, or not EverQuest Next, they haven't even said anything. They're just talking about guns and landmark, is that if I'm around somebody who's using a pistol or a rifle, could we please not have me reliving like the storming of Normandy beach going on right next to me? Because I'd appreciate that.
Gladys is pulling a Tanlin.
Or he's just messing around because I see his camera keep going out.
Why? Can you not hear me now?
I can hear you.
Not at all.
Fucking asshole.
Yes, we can hear you fine.
First introduction ever. Check it. I am Brutalitops, the magician. Magic user, baby. What?
Those sound like the kinds of nerds that I would hang out with.
Me too.
Especially the magic user baby part, because seriously, I have friends that actually talk like that.
Or this one, this friend.
Waiting. The friend that doesn't talk, yeah, I have that friend. I might be that friend.
You are that friend.
Playing with. See? I'm a hunter. Guys, see?
It cut out.
Ruh-roh.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, now you're going all robot.
Not now, Nell.
Wow.
Whoops.
Okay. Have we lost the Platis?
Nope. We have lost the Flatus.
Well!
Alright.
Now that our comic relief is gone, shit.
No, you're still here, babe. Still here.
Hi.
Hi, you're back. You sound great. For a while there, you sounded like a robot, and it was awful and hideous, and we were wondering what had happened to you. Were you kidnapped?
No.
Okay, so
Kidnapped by alien robots.
did they probe you? Can you talk about it yet?
I'm sure we can find like a doll for you to tell us what happened.
Do you need me to show you on the doll where I was touched?
I can probably find one if I need to. It might be a raccoon. Is that okay? Can we?
I don't want to touch a raccoon where I was touched.
No. It's okay. Now it's gonna happen. I don't even know.
What? What are you getting into?
You're the one talking about touching raccoons. I don't even know.
You're the one that offered me the raccoon to touch.
I didn't offer the raccoon, okay? It wasn't like offered. Bear butts.
Listen,
I don't have any bears. I'm sorry.
There is a double entendre if I have ever heard one.
I've been told by certain developers on EQ Next that they are like, we may put a bear quest in there. I was like, please don't. They're like, it may involve bear butts. I was like, please don't give me a melon baller having to go pluck out bear butts, please.
Would you be okay with delivering love letters?
I'd be better with the bare butts.
Oh my god. I keep trying to talk about like combat weapon animations, but I feel that it's a lost cause
Right.
at this.
Wait,
At this-
we can't just talk about weapons. We have to cater to magic users too. I want my spells to feel impactful.
Yeah, right.
Topic, we found it.
I totally want to look like a freaking badass when I'm casting. Like it's just sort of a prerequisite.
Right.
If it's like, woo, like
No,
really,
and
like that's no.
Going back to the Warcraft druid, it was because I played a male night elf, and their casting animation is them going like this and then going up in the air like that, and I thought it was the dumbest animation. That he was basically like a laser turret. He'd go like this, and then the beam would shoot from his hands to whatever, and so I deleted that, and then I made a troll mage, and the troll mage is just so much better because it's like they're doing the Street Fighter, oh you can like that, and it it's the total difference in animation between the two.
It is a Hadouken. Hadouken.
Hadouken! No, I'm Tamlin. So yes,
I love Street Fighter. Sorry.
you know what we haven't seen though? We haven't seen any real like they
Right.
put wands in as a weapon, but they haven't seen any wand animations. Like most of the time when you're playing a magic user, whatever weapon you have, it disappears, and you're just like the weapon that you have in your hand doesn't do anything. Like I think that EverQuest Next / Landmark has done a really good job that like when you're using the staff does not disappear when you're animating your casts. It's still there. I'm trying to think of the other MMOs that I played that like
Rift did really well with the books. I think like the magic books, like Rift did that really cool. Like the book would flip open to the pages and stuff, and you would launch spells from the pages. Like that to me was real. That was really awesome. Like Rift did have some kind of awesome animations.
I did not. I never play. I did play a cleric, but it was never like a spellcaster with spell animations and such.
I'm not asking that question. I'm not answering that question. I'm the rest. I know where it's from, but I'm not asking.
I'm totally lost.
It's from Austin Powers, where he's got the assassin who tried to kill him in the toilet, and he's got him, like,
Okay, I get it, but I didn't see where it came from.
Yeah. But I jeez. No, I agree with Lucy. I think that the spells are just as important. It's not just weapons, it's spells. It's the whole thing, because especially if you want to do something like RP PvP, it should feel good, right? Like any damage, anything that you're doing should feel good.
It should always feel good. If it doesn't feel good, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, sweet mercy. Holy moly.
I agree.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry,
No,
internet.
No. Welcome. No.
Lies.
Welcome to EverCast.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry.
We were gonna. I was thinking about something like pushbacks. Like, right? That was one of my things about. There's a lot of knockarounds and pushbacks in Landmark right now. I've always wanted to play a warrior that had an ability that made him immobile, like he couldn't get knocked around or pushed or pulled or anything like that. It was like a stand your ground type ability. And that would
Call it bully free zone.
The bully free zone. And I think that would be an awesome animation to do, where it's just like, the hunker down type of animation. Because we've seen a lot of... Go on.
I was gonna say where they hold up their shield and like kind of get in a stance, and someone just hits
lean into it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, like lean into the shield. Yeah, that'd be kind of awesome.
No
I
flail.
really hope that there's a class can teleport all around the map, because the one thing that I loved about Guild Wars 2 was the mesmer. I loved bouncing around with my teleports.
Thief.
Fucking everywhere.
Thief with the short bow. Thief with the short bow.
Oh no, the Mesmer did have that cool spell where they could just like boop boop boop, like do the hop all around.
I had so many.
I
had so many. There was like this special spell where you could like like dodge and teleport away. It was loved it.
Yeah, and like I said, like when I was doing World versus World in Guild Wars 2, I played the Scout Thief, and so like all of my abilities were based off of movement to be able to escape, and a little bit of stealth added in. So I used the short bow, and one of the short bow abilities is that you could basically fire an arrow, and wherever the arrow landed, you teleported to. And then you had like the shadow step ability, but unlike the shadow step ability where it's like you pick a target and you shadow step until you're right behind them, it was basically like you pick a place on the ground and you shadow step to it. And like that's all. I mean, my thief, I could keep up. I could probably outrun a mesmer.
I just really like fighting. I get told off for it a lot in Landmark. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You know who you are. But I really do like kiting. So the Mesmer was like a perfect class for me.
That no argument there. And that's the thing that I stopped playing Guild Wars 2 is because when I was playing solo, I couldn't kill anything. My job was basically to be the bait, so that they chased after me, right? Like, there's the rogue, get him, or the thief in Guild Wars 2, and they'd chase after me, and then my guild that was running with me would be like, then they would come out of the bushes and ambush, and we'd slaughter them and then move on. And I couldn't kill anything on my own. That's why one of the reasons I stopped playing.
What race were those cute little tiny
Quaggins?
Asura with the big floppy ears.
Oh
yeah, the big floppy ears
and the big mouth.
I totally played one of those. That's what I played. I played an Asura.
I had one. She had the floppiest ears ever, and I basically just did whatever weapon animation that made her ears flop the most while giggling. That's
I played the Nordish people, like the giant people,
yeah.
because I just like their accents. Anytime I can get that accent on a character, I'll play it. Just because hello friend, how you doing? like I just love that accent. Like I'll play that all the time.
Was that
anytime, any day?
Is it like a Northern European accent, like the Norwegian?
Yeah, just like that. Like in Skyrim, like I played the Nords just because they had that accent.
No.
They're like, "Listen, brother." I was like, "Yeah, tell me more." They're like, "They're."
I always play basically, except for Guild Wars 2 when I played a human, I always play the shortest race possible. So I was a Breton in Skyrim.
Should I play Skyrim? Because I hear so many good things about it.
It's all right.
I don't know what it's like anymore because I played it when it like first came out and there weren't that many downloadable contents or things like that. So I'm not even sure what it's like anymore.
It depends on like how many mods that you can load onto it, right?
Well, there's been updates since then too, so.
Yeah, Skyrim is one of the games. Actually, all of the Elder Scrolls games. I've never played any of them.
Skyrim's fantastic.
I only played Skyrim. I didn't play any of the other ones.
I played the other ones. Skyrim.
Wow.
Skyrim really is the better of them. Like not story wise, but like just feature and combat like that wise. Yeah, like it did get. It took them those games to get to that point where Skyrim is, and I can't wait for what's next because it should be even better. So
one of these days I'll be
except for Elder Scrolls Online because that wasn't.
I tend to focus on one game at a time. I can't split it. I can't split it.
I kind of do that too.
So if I'm gone for like a week or two or a month or two, it's because I found Skyrim and I'm playing the hell out of it.
Yeah. Oh, you would fall in love with Skyrim. Like Tamlin, you would be gone from every other MMO. Like you just fall deep into Skyrim.
Well, then why is Skyrim so good and like Elder Scrolls Online is so like? I mean, it's doing well, but it's not like
because the developers aren't Bethesda, and it was that other company, Fizz, and the ones that the ones that start in the F. Falafel. Yeah, Falafel Entertainment. I can tell you in a second.
Google Food.
On Google Food. ZeniMax, not even an F. ZeniMax.
Wow, I can see where you could F for the and ZeniMax.
ZeniMax. Yeah.
Wow.
I could give you a long reason why I didn't like Elder Scrolls Online. Like, although the stream that Tomer and I played beta in was hilarious because him and I sat on top of a boat behind each other. Like, it was like him in front and I was behind him, and I was Big Spoon and he was Little Spoon. It was kind of great. That was live on stream.
It's
So wait,
they have like the best
Who was the Big Spoon?
bromance ever.
That was Big Spoon. I was Big Spoon.
Right. Okay. Just getting it clear.
Yeah, the young Scotsman.
She wanted that mental picture.
You needed a mental picture of me.
I felt like it was my duty to the viewers to make
please
sure
that
that
booty.
they had a clear picture as to what was happening.
You're a natural for radio. You just describe that word picture.
Yeah. No, I mean...
Tamlin, did you just say I have a face for radio?
You said you have a voice for radio.
You're perfect for radio because you tell the word story. You paint the...
Sure.
Oh shit!
Bro, you're on the couch and she's not even married to you.
I know, it's like, hey guys, I need a roommate for SOE Live. She's already said that she's going to steal Kai, and I'm going to get kicked out. And
Just saying.
What I'm hearing is that all you have to do is make it to SOE Live, and I'll just kick him out of the room, and you can share my room.
Oh, okay. I see.
I'll just not go. I'll just be a grumpy old man and stay home.
Sounds like you.
What?
Nothing, honey.
I think that you were looking forward to it, leaving me behind.
Dude, she's got options now. Just saying.
And that option has boobs, and you don't.
Well, the way that
somebody adopt Flatus, quick.
So one of these days I'll be independently wealthy and I'll be able to play all of the games all of the time, including Elder Scrolls Online and Skyrim, and
It'd be so great.
it'll be, well, I don't know if it'd be awesome. You know what I would probably end up doing is I'd probably be nitpicking all the games even more than I do now. I'd be like, I don't like this, and I don't like this, and I don't like this, and I just...
Oh, we would have EverCast Studios where we could just do this.
Well, I was trying to come up with a new name. Did you see me tweet that out? Like, I don't want to call it Mission Control Studios anymore because that name has been used quite a few times by other places. So, like, hi. So I want to do come up with some sort of name for it. But yeah,
EverCast Studios isn't great.
EverCast Studio works. I could do that. I would stream a whole lot more, except I don't have the upload speed. Like, my download speed is awesome for being out in the middle of the desert, but I don't have the upload speed to stream gameplay. I can do the podcast.
He forgets that if we're independently wealthy, we wouldn't live in fucking Southern California in the middle of the Mojave Desert anymore. We'd buy a house and we'd move!
There is always that.
Although you are perfect for like zombie apocalypse though, so I don't know if you'd really want to move.
Oh yeah. I built a concrete wall in the backyard. We're gonna add some fence to it, and we're put some barbed wire on the top.
No, really. If we are independently wealthy, I don't see any problem with selling this house and moving. Just saying.
Florida? Is that what you're saying?
I was thinking Seattle. It suits me. Sorry.
No, it's cool. I mean, if you guys want to adopt me. Yeah!
I like you. I could adopt you. We could get a basement. You seem like you would like basements. Do you like basements? Do you want to live in my basement? You could be the person under the stairs.
I don't want to be that stereotypical dude living in the basement playing like video games, but I kind of want to be that stereotypical dude like living in the basement playing video games.
I will make sure that the way to get to the basement is the door that's underneath the stairs. So it's like I'm sorry you can't go in there. That's my Harry Potter.
Like the Munsters.
Or that
like the Munsters, where like we walk downstairs into my room.
Sure.
Like no one ever, like it's like completely hidden. Like nobody knows where I live, and all of a sudden I pop out of the staircase. Lucy, quick, get in on this! They're giving me a staircase room.
What?
I could
get in on?
I could adopt you too.
Wait, but I need a tower.
Did you really say that you need a tower? Hold on, Flutter. Shh. I got this. You need a tower?
Yeah, I need a tower.
For what? Tamlin is laughing. We will explain in just a minute, but I need to know why you want a tower. Tell me why.
For all my tower needs.
Can I borrow said tower? Because I want to be able to use a tower, because I want a tower too. I want a tower so I can shoot flaming arrows at my neighbors when they anger me. Would you share your tower with me?
Or, and I'm going to put this out here, or flaming arrows / burning pitch.
This is... Then we can really melt face.
We might need a shoot though, like a
slide to get down.
Yeah. Well, no, I was thinking to put the burning pitch in there.
Oh, okay.
And then the flaming arrows go over the wall. That's concrete and barbed wire, so then we can set their house on fire.
I like you.
So the reason why Kailas wanted to ask you this is because when we bought the place, one of the things that I had to promise her was that when I had the opportunity, I was going to build a tower so that she could shoot flaming arrows at our neighbors. Like, I'm like, yeah, sure, honey, I'll build it right over there in that corner of the yard. It'll be awesome. And
well, if she gets a tower under my bedroom, could I have another floor where it's a dungeon?
Oh no, whatever.
Do I get to help you design it?
I just want a theater room and a room that's a replica of the Starship Enterprise.
Sure, why not? Like, if I'm getting the dungeon and you're getting the Enterprise, like, why
and
not?
I also, because I like mixing up my science fiction a little bit. I also want a room that's a replica of the Battlestar Galactica from 2004 bridge, so that there's the one where
obviously.
There's the one where you sit and you look at the view screen and everybody is looking the same way, and then there's the other one where everybody looks inward at the one console in the middle.
Real quick.
I have a suggestion. I feel like if you have a replica of the bridge of the Enterprise, you need a working intercom system so you can let us know when we go to red alert and we have to go to battle stations. I'm just saying.
I completely concur with this.
Yeah. And also, I need a blue shirt so I can walk in and be like, "Damn it, Tamlin, I'm a doctor."
Oh, see, I figured you'd be in the basement. Aren't you engineering?
Yes! Woo!
Oh, right, I want to be engineering. Are we really going to fight over this on live? Oh my god. I don't care as long as I don't have to wear the red fucking shirts.
No.
I'm giving her all she's got, Tamlin.
I'm not the captain. Who made me captain?
Dude, we don't turn on your intercom if you're doing that, okay? We don't need to hear that. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
to wrap it up. It's been episode 43. We went all over the freaking place. Hi.
Wear the pink shirt.
There were never pink shirts. Though I will say that I do have a pink suit in Landmark.
I think you were the same Landmark.
I don't have the
Landmark.
pink
Landmark.
I have the orange
Bringing
and
it back on topic.
I have the orange and black one. I don't have the pink one. But then
No.
I don't need to collect the pink one.
Kay's dying. Kai's dying. Sorry, I keep saying Kay. Kick me out.
That's fine. Listen, we got 1 minute. We should probably say our goodbyes and stuff like that.
I am sorry.
This has been episode 43 of the EverCast show. We principally talk about EverCast and or EverQuest Next and Landmark, and occasionally we end up on these wild off-topic tangents, but we hope that you find it entertaining and keep coming back for the entertainment value, because I think that
we're fucking funny, yo.
If I wasn't on the show, I'd probably be watching and laughing along. It's true.
We got nothing else. Well, this has been episode 43, New Beginnings of
Cannon's
EverCast. Episode 44, Tanlin's Milk. That's the next episode.
That's what I'm going to do. I am going to bring like a beverage, a liquor beverage of some sort to SOE Live, and it's going to be Talon's Milk.
Talon.
I'm going to be like, you want to
You want to get buffed? You want to get buffed? Oh jeez. Thank you for joining us for episode 43, New Beginnings. Kai Lest, Tanlin, and myself. Thank you all for being here. And Lucy, thank you so much for joining us on episode 43. You've made this very entertaining and very fun tonight. Would you like to camp us out again and say goodnight to everybody? And tell everybody where they can find you, and tell them more about Sealand if you want them to join, and all that fun stuff.
Sure. If you're interested in this kind of craziness, which I don't think you are, you can find Sealand. Sealand has an engine page. You can find us on Engine. So if anybody has an Engine account, you can find us. But definitely it's sealandtrading.com. Or me. You can find me basically on Twitter most of the time. I'm on Twitter all the time at Lucidity. I'm sure you probably got my name down here somewhere going on. I tweet about landmark stuff, and I will update people if we run more RP PvP events from the Twitter page. Tanlin Milk. I just have to say that again. I'm sorry. I can't keep his milk levels.
And she also tweets about boob windows.
I do. Also, and food, randomly.
Yeah.
If you like seeing pictures of food, I make food.
Yeah. It's not what I meant. Let's not.
Thanks, guys, for having me. I'm sorry I was so disruptive.
No.
No,
Okay.
we loved every minute of it. We really did.
I'm still here. Don't worry.
So yeah, if you want to learn more about Sealand, check out our sealandtrading.com. We're a really small guild, so it's mostly like sort of like a tight-knit sort of, hey, do you want to do something? I know that some people are on and they're always up for anything sort of guild. And if you want to see random landmark stuff and random food, and sometimes my pets, I tweet about my pets too a lot. Follow me on Twitter, and thanks for coming and watching EverCast. And I was so happy to be here, even though I was really nervous. So I guess I'm going to camp us out now because I'm running out of things to say. Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Yes.
Usually.
Boob windows and milk. Thank you. Have to say that one more time. Boob windows and milk. It's being requested. So thanks for watching, and we're camping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.